Okay, so today I'm going to show you what I'm working on. This is my new car, the Audi A5 here. And basically on my car here, what happened was the belt actually ate into the tensioner pulley, which I'll show you later. And basically what I needed to do was just take apart the pulley, I guess. So I cut the belt off because the belt was useless. It was worn out and everything. And also, as you can see, something's missing here. Here, the tensioner pulley actually goes in here. But I wasn't able to take out the tensioner pulley because of this whole setup that we have here. Audi makes it really hard. So basically, I've been struggling on what to do. I was actually going to put this whole car into service position, but you don't really need to do that, and I'll show you what you need to do because I couldn't find any videos that did it properly. So basically, take a jack stand and literally have like enough space so that you could go underneath the car and jack up like basically like the both sides the way I did it here. Another thing that I struggled with was to find the size of the bolt. I couldn't find anywhere. So it turns out this is actually the M2L bolt. I think, yeah, this is the M2L bolt. And this actually fits perfectly. So I had to go to Canadian Tires a couple of times to get it. And basically, this is the only thing that's locking it. And look at the old pulley right here. This is how the belt actually ate into that. So it's a good thing that we figured out what the problem was. Anyways, so basically you take this bolt here, and basically the tensioner goes in here, the tensioner pulley, and you just rotate. It's about 40 newton meter torque here actually, but the problem is your ratchet will not fit. So what you need to do is you need to go down and literally go down and then lift it up. I'll show you when I install it how this works. So basically the belt tensioner that I'm going to use to replace the old one, this is the old part. Seems like this has not been replaced. This is the old one. As you can see, it's like completely damaged. And this is the new one that we're gonna actually install into the car right now. So basically what happens is this goes in here and then you torque it to 40 Newton meters basically. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so this is the new pulley that we're going to install. So this pin here, do not remove it because we're going to remove this once the belt has been placed properly. That's when we're going to remove it. So this basically just holds tension. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. I'm new to this, guys. If you see those two holes there, that's where we'll actually put the pulley. That's the tensioner pulley is actually going to go there. It is right where the alternator is, and literally there's nothing behind that you could do to change that. Everything's at the front. Okay, don't be like me, because I was actually gonna pull the alternator out, which I'm glad I didn't, because that's extra work. So don't do that. Okay, so basically this is just gonna go in there, and when you place it, you actually align this to one of the holes that you see that's not threaded. That's where we align this, and then insert the bolt. So basically where I'm at is I've installed the new belt. One thing I want to tell you guys is when you install the belt, make sure it's the same type, because sometimes you get the wrong part, right? So just count these grooves and just match it with the other one and it should work. And honestly, like, that's where I'm at. I'll show you from down here what it looks like. Also, I had a very difficult time putting in this this bolt here again, but the reason for that was because I was trying to match the tensioner pulley from the way I took it out, but when I took it out it was tensioned, hence why I wasn't able to put it the same way. So make sure you don't get confused either. I'm down here again, and this is what the belt setup looks like. Make sure you go and check that the belt actually sits right, and then once everything sits right, that pin that we see there on that tensioner pulley, we're gonna pull it out. So basically, I'm done, right? So when you do this, you want to confirm that everything is good, like your belt is good. And once you know the belt is good, essentially what you do is, if you see that right there, this is a 16 millimeter. Basically, you use this, you pull it out, so you untension the belt, and while you're untensioning it, what happens is that bolt, that spring not even spring, that rod that was here becomes loose, and you could just